All right, good afternoon, everyone. This is Jeff Arcos. Welcome again to the daily webinar. Today we're Friday, 27th of the 9th, 2019. Remind you, this one is not meant to be a financial advice. This is only an education presentation. Please consider them a condition before you continue. Saying when you're receiving this recording as well. Thank God for another day into my life, and I pray His blessings to that in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, so let's doing this one, and before we go into the chat. Um, um, we're just gonna review in this one because I got a new request for the EA that we're doing, and so this is the new things that I want to request inside there is which is the currency strain. They're still having issues to connect it into the SADI EA time frames, which we decided what time frame we want to trade in, trend color change. So the first, the color need to be in the direction of the trade. So we want in bearish, it need to be red. If we want in bullish, it need to be green. Then the midline has to change. So not even because just the red color over there, but the hour or the 4 hours that it moves in here, that's when activate the EA. So and then the settings of the EA will be according to what we wanting. External lines are retraced to the midline, so maximum number of trades that we wanting. Don't change the touch of the close, the number 20, of course, number 1 and 10 normally is the lot size, money management as it is already. Now, initial stop loss, this is where something I'm going to put a new inside of here. So that's mean that if I looking to go, let's see here, short, look in the direction over there. So that's mean that I can have the options where I want to put the midline or the external line or the outline would be the best word. And so if this is my entry, this is my stop loss, this is the pip buffer that we there, and then the EA will calculate the lot size based in what we have over there, whether we want in the out or this one over here. Break even, as normal we have the trailing stop, and again, so if we want to connect true or false at the beginning or no, it will be the external line, the touch or the close, and the trailing stop P buffer. Something new as well that I want to put in this one is add positions. So I'm looking whether the best options. I just was talking with the GMT at the moment. So whether we're gonna be doing at the midline or the breakout don't change. So when we're gonna add positions at any point, I believe when the market retrace to the midline is actually, and I have some currencies that have retraced and it done it from there. So that's mean that if the market will stop out somewhere over here, we will have at least 1 or 2 or 3 positions in it before the market stop us out. So we'll see. So that's the new request for the EA. Hopefully by this weekend, there it is. All right, coming back to what in this one only I'm looking is the midline change the color and the color candles over here. So 2 things that I'm looking, and then yesterday I activate the EA. So this is where it's going. If I decide the midline as my trailing stop, that should be the place to put it. New Zealand Swiss, the same thing, change over there. So take it or leave it, and that's all it is. And today the day is actually strong as well. And this one, I was looking to, this one's the short over there. So right over here, I'm still looking to go long, as you see over there. It's in a long direction because the midline hasn't changed the color, and this one there. And this is what I have done in many other trades. I only follow what I see over here, and that's it. And so it's been very, very simple, the way I'm looking this in this platform, and from that moment, just let the market trace from there. Now this is the second position that is being at to the midpoint, as we say before. So we got two trades, and that's the midline covered up. So this one continuing his run, so nothing new. So this one we got new, the color change over there. So until here, I was looking to go long. Here, I'm looking to go short. The market breaks with the 10 pips. Normally, here it didn't break the 10. Here it did the 10 pips over there. Broke up, and then I can just shift in my stop loss, and that it is from that moment on. Pound Swiss, right over there, the color change, the candles are red, and that's it. Tell you, it hasn't been something more easy that there could be, but this is the way is doing. The color change, the candles change, put the sell. The color change, the candles change, put the buy. And that's all it is. So if here I'm looking to buy, that's my buy. If here I'm looking to sell, that's my sell. Now, we're gonna be looking something about between the 20 and 24 and actually the 30. I'm still happy with the 20, but we'll have a look about the numbers. The 20 is something, something universal that, the turtle trade's been using. I do believe in the number average, number 20, which match the RSI 50. So 20 has a number that in place over there. Here, I got that one there. Now, if this is my stop, 120 should be 120 because I have 100 only the market, suddenly, oh, I did 60 over there. So got me off, but in the midline trade. Now I'm in a break even. So here I can actually come back over there and I said, I want to now the retracement from there. So I want a retracement sell. 60 pips. I think for all of these is a lot for this. So I will be trading now into this retracement over here. And actually, I forgot that this retracement, it has to be alpha or the lot size from that. Now, another good thing that I did as well is the break-even intelligent stop loss. So here already we are at 100 pips. So what is going to happen from here is that when the new order will be activated, the stop loss will be actually, override the normal stop loss, and it will put it will set up a stop loss which it will call a break even if the market moves against me. So hopefully we find those trades later on. So here the same, the color change, the candle change, and trades short. Tell you if this thing fits amazing and unbelievable. I just was telling to this guy from GMT, that at the moment I do this around the clock, but that's what we want in the fully automatic EA, because when this happen over here, so the condition number one is there. The line has changed, but we wanted this candle over there. So suddenly the candle over there. Now, if I set up the midline for my stop loss, so the calculation will be there and I will not have to worry. Now, as well, he liked it as Lawrence, you said yesterday, the midline as a retrace, as a trailing stop as well. So yeah, so that's gonna be another which is gonna save a lot of pips as well, especially coming towards the weekend. So we want to get out over there, and that's gonna be good options over there. So here the midline is in a green. Here we got around the blue. Now I don't see much of the strength over there, but anyway, I'm looking to go long. That's all I do over there. And when I measure from here to there, that's 40 pips, so should be enough. And I have 50 over there with the 10 pips above or below, so I'm not worried anymore. And that one there. Euro New Zealand, so same here. The market changed, blue changed, everything changed, and that it is. So I can now minimize everything and just let that one run. The color change, the midline change, and that's exactly what the EA it has to be doing. When these changes happen over there. Euro Australia, the midline is telling us look into there. So here it was already sell, so that's my sell, and that's now how he's doing. He's doing minus 18, so which is good. This one I don't know, with continue. So here we got I'm looking to go long, and the only reason I'm looking to go long is because the midline changed, the color changed, the strength is a little bit there, but that's all I'm looking over there. New Zealand yen, the touch from there got close out, the touch got it, and now it starting continuing. That should be looking to go long too. So here, for example, I got that one there, a sell. Let's see if I don't want in the midline, but maybe I want to add position at the break of that. So that's not an issue. So I just need to come over here and I want to sell breakout. For this one, I would have set up a 40 pips, and I have to do 0.5, and I come over here and I want the intelligent break even into place. Um, and maybe this is only 50 pips distance at the moment, and then and that's it. So the EA will enter a new trade with half of that percentage that we have over there, and with this one there, and then it will run through towards that one there. Pound yen, the color change, the candle change, and trade. It's just more than black and white or green and red. It can't be anymore. But this is that. Now here, unfortunately, I move. Once the market there, I move too quickly my stops, and this is when we need to learn about maybe not to move that zoom over there. So that's running okay over there, and there it is. So there's here the market changed the color, everything changed, and there it is. So once the E8 is in place, it will do those trades. So here is the color has changed. The candles are green. I'm looking over there, and if I look now to, so the two shorts go stop out. So sometimes it's good to refresh, and that it is. And I got the candle over here. All right. So we'll see with that one there. Here the same, the midline changed the color. We are on a green. So as soon as I saw that green over here, and with that one there, I just go bed and I just said, yeah, this is my trade over here, and that's what is going. Now today there's a 21. I think that way you got a little bit ahead of the strength meter, because the strength meter is actually wait for price action to move. But this one, in this case, sometimes we can do. So as you see here, the midline is in a red. The color was green red, so I still looking to go short. So this one goes to stop out my first try. So I'm waiting now for the second one, and maybe nothing could happen over there, but I still looking in that direction. Here is looking to go long, but the price is below the market is not really doing, so I decided not to go ahead with that one. So that's another one. Now here, when I see these moves over there, I can see that maybe I can add position. I was telling to this guy Shane, I think the midline's always gonna be the best way to do. But sometimes, when if you are in a trade from here, and you are there, it's nothing wrong as well to trade to add position at the breakout, because sometimes the market does not come and touch. But in this case, yeah, so we already, in a 60 pips. This thing now, the only problem I have here is that we are in a sort of double bottom. There is a hump over there, and then most likely the hump could be affecting today. And if the market moves a little bit, I might consider the midline to take some profits for that one over there. The pound, same, change the color, came over here. I should have left my stop loss. Come stop me out, but the midline took me in it, and that is now is going beautiful. And the Euro US the same. The color changed, everything changed, and right over there. But for this kind of thing, I've been looking around, and that's what I just don't like it. But anyway, so that's what where this one is going. So hopefully things will be running much better. And now with the dollar, we unbelievable this weekend again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. There it is, Friday back again. Is breaking now. Who wants to do a bet with me today? Are we gonna bounce from this level here, or we're gonna break through? That break over there was, dude. I thought that 1, 2, 3, 4 bars with that bar break, but how amazing it is to not try what you believe, try what you see, isn't it? And and look what is done at it again. So Monday tonight, and Monday is gonna be interesting. Are we gonna go through over here? So the monthly is quite interesting the way it is. So we'll see. The index is up, so that's all we can see. Even if here it says no, but the index is going towards the +7. Once the market is in the 7, that could be a long time running in that direction. Euro US Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday got me out of back again, and that's Friday today. So the euro is still in his way down from Monday. Nothing has recovered. So I need to, I guess we need to learn about these pullbacks, to hold there. If this one doesn't change, to continue holding, look, I tried to save 35 pips, and, I could use that one for my run. But never mind, the beauty with the EA will not make those mistakes that we do, as a human. The EA will try to look those ones over there. And so far until now, let me have a look. So the euro is there. So there we are. So that's it's not break even. So keeping peace in mind, we got -20. And that's all we can see at the moment with this one. So hopefully we'll continue running from that. The pound is was interesting. That's what I mean, So as you see that my stop loss was over there, so it should be about the midline, and leave it over there because yeah, it should be moving from there, and suddenly got me right in the peak over there, and then came down and broke up, and today it just continues. So I'm in a break even now. So just a little bit of revenge. But the beauty of, with all the losses that we have is the winner always override the losses. So we have the luxury to make mistakes. Now, this is quite interesting, the Australia, because we got a trade from last week. So the market is continue pull up over there with normally I would be looking to exit, but likely the Australia was very, very weak, and it's continue in that, and the Australia got a new point. Now, let me go back to that one there with Australia. It is, so that's there. Now, this point, as we see, we have 1.16 and 0.97, which was, a little bit low over there. But what I did over here is, and this is what I run with him, is the break even, the intelligent break even trail. So that's mean that wherever it is over here, so the intelligent break even will find a spot where if this one comes back, I have already, even I haven't put it there, normally put it 3 pips in front just to recover the spread, and that's it. So that's gonna be something good. So if I continue at the moment, I don't want to put any more add positions. So from the original that it comes from there, the here I don't know, here was the first add. So once the market runs, as I said, I might not look in there because where we are at the moment, the market could bounce from there to later, but that's the idea on this one over there. New Zealand, I guess, came beautiful from there, and just stopped me out with amazing retracement. And again, when I see these things, this is when sometimes it is worth to, when we see those there, maybe to take this one. I should not add a position on a support level like this one over there. So I did that one there anyway. But here could be actually a take profit. Say no, this is then I would have saved some pips over there. But look, this is what it is. So 72 pips wasn't a profit, minus 12 pips, which it was from here to there, the distance over there. So at the moment, I really don't know. This is consolidated in this area, but we'll see it anyway, So we got good trades running anyway. US Canadian has been quite interesting. It's not moving really anywhere. We did have a short, and then I got a stop out with a short, and nothing more happened. So the US Swiss is the same. Broke a beautiful comeback over there. Now is looking to go long, and that's it. The US yen, that was nice actually, positions where it was, but suddenly the market, you know, came back. I should be here on this right over there it should be break even. You know, should remove my thing because that's an amazing move over there. But suddenly the USDN decides to come back and got me with the 15 pips and a stop loss over there. So it looks to me, so when we look in here, I was looking the shoulder, head and shoulder setup. I'm looking the positive over there and looking the US is going crazy. The yen now is losing his strength. So I'm a bit, I have a sort of kind of few few orders running now from there. And yeah, so yeah, that's a nice pattern. So that's when everything could be set up today to go long, right over here today. So looking over there, the US yen, yeah, so at the moment the price is around here, but I'm looking to go in a long direction because of what I see and here over there. Euro yen. So all the yen crosses at the moment is still on a bearish, but they're not really moving. Now, if the yen start losing his momentum behind, could be a retracement only. So, it could be that it's not really yet into that move. So, you know, I'm not too sure yet, but the yen still have some strength at the end of the day. So the pound yen the same, nice break, came back, stopped my break even, break back again, and today, yeah, I'm very close to put it there. Australian yen broke up there, comes back, and is moving towards there. Not much to do, so we'll see what continue doing that. New Zealand yen, of course, it just came up and stopped those trades over there with 31 pips in profit. And the same thing, got a sort of shoulder, head and shoulder. The midline has changed the color. We got the green bars. And New Zealand is still over there. The yen is still strong. New Zealand today is strong. So based on that, I'm not sure. So it's just a matter of taking the shot because this is the opportunity. This is when the decisions I've been taking in this other platform for nearly 3 weeks, and it's very incredible how simple it is. So at least I have this one over there support me that trade. We got a sort of shoulder, head and shoulder, and yeah, we'll see how that one works from there. Canadian yen broke down, came back very strong, 20 pips down, and then it hasn't going nowhere. So now the same thing I'm looking. This is resistance support over there. We got the midline, change the color. We got the green bars over here. Um, we got some shoulder, left shoulder over there, looking for a support. So the only chance is just to give it a try today, closing, breaking up from that. Euro Australia Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday got me off. I think it was um, 29 pips actually cost me this retracement over there, and now it's presenting the euro is weak, so that's definitely a weakness in the euro, and that's where we're going there. Euro Canadian, it was a bit so all through all the week we see over here, the market from the beginning start changing the color. Just unfortunately, both were in the same direction, but I still looking to go short. So the surprise got it. So, and this is when, if we're waiting for the index meter, we start looking trade from there. But this is the benefit of, just leave it over there and let that one trade in his own. So we surprise the market in other ways there. So that's the Euro Canadian. It's on a break even, running beautiful. We're still looking, that's a nice hump, the market normally, when I see these humps over there, um, yeah, but this one could be just a retracement from there, and that could be continue. So if we break from here, tell you, I will be a possible, I'm in this trade, a possible will be looking towards here over there. All right. Euro New Zealand Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday going through there. So that's the The New Zealand was strong, the euro was weak. Right over there, the color changed. Over there, the candles are down. So when those happen, and we got that, at least this index meter is helping me in that decision. But here, I could not take my decision. Um, that was on Wednesday, so the market got me there with a big wick, come back over there to the midline, but I got it back from there. So I've changed it actually to the 1 hour over there because I looked at one that is bouncing back from there, put in the 1 hour, and this is now where is going. So hopefully we'll get through that. Pound Australia the same. Now I don't know why the pound Australia here. This pound Australia, pound Australia, pound Australia. Uh, oh, that's the one now. So that's what it is. I see the color change that much. So this is the one now, the 4 hours over there. So nothing in through the days. And yesterday we did have the changing of the colors over there. The candles are there. So when these two combine for me, this is my entry over there. So when I'm looking over here, the pound is weak. All right, the Australian is less weak, but the pound is double than the strength. Here, I don't have anything that I can say, so that's what I need to continue relate. Plus, I have resistance everywhere I see over there, resisting over there, resisting over there. So technical, fundamental, everything was for me to say, and that it is the market broke trade, and now I can move this pound Australia into that, so if I look the midline, that's a very nice place that we can put that trade and let it trade over there. So market is moving and it's moving fast. The pound Canadian the same. So I'm looking to now that was a trade that I didn't recall, so I just recalled today because I said no, that has to be for our profits for the week. So pound Canadian, then suddenly is the size to go short over there. Why is it short over there? Because the midline has changed the color, the candle colors changed, and I have to have at least a rejection points of fractal to manually say it. And here it is. That day the pound is weak, the Canadian is less weak. So the Canadian here actually went up, which is giving me a little bit of a strength to follow that one there. Okay, and my mouse is dying, and so I got 90 pips. The next date stop out as these pounds. There are no forgiven currencies, but I got it back again anyway. So and that it is. So running from that, and I have 192 pips. So this one took off my profit from there, but it's still 100 pips a profit plus what is running anyway. So pound New Zealand, we got in the top, nothing happened, and now it start changing the color. So that's that is see, and when we see the New Zealand, it was an 18 pound, wasn't a 15, so it was very tough call. But as in the other platform I trade, that when I see the midline change, the color change, I say no, that's enough for me. So let's put it that one there. So come back, break from there, and now is on a break even, coming to the 300 pips stop loss, and maybe I will move to the 1,000 pips stop loss tonight. I'll see how it's happened, but that's how is going this one. So let's look at gold. So in gold, we got the changes of the market over there. The candles are changing, so everything it is there. Big bar down, so there was no question around. So today I can just maybe move a little bit in the midline. I'm very confident with the midline. We got that kind of resisting level over there, same as here, and yeah, so it's quite interesting where is gold. So that will be shoot the dollar up. So if that is the true, and here actually we can set up already a target based on that. Um, there we are. So that would be our target. Perfect setup. And we look in there. So oil was another one that. So this is when my common sense of looking technical analysis sometimes, in the past it used to stop me out because I'm looking, oh no, look, the price is up, that's only a retracement to this level. Then I have to wait, for another week before I'm looking to go short. But here, the only thing I'm looking is this magic midline, and that it is that the trade that I'm looking from there. So that's quite cool, huh? And there it is. S&P 500 sell got activated, so they're still going over there. Beautiful resistance level over here. We'll see what is happening tonight. There's a lot of news from America. Some kind of impeachment against the president. Now something with the Ukraine is something happened as well. So yeah, people are in a big trouble for those things. So we'll see whether this one survive, but definitely that could be my stop loss for tonight. Um, should I consider no target? Not yet, maybe. Australian 200. This one the same. Got a sell from sell a stop. So because this is where we are, everything indicated this is my line to trade. So and just leave it over there. Come back later. Germany 30. Sell is there because of all of this. That's my stop loss, and that's all I can do at the moment. We got a lot of resistance in the big time frame. UK 100. UK 100 was different. So yesterday I got a bar over there. So when I saw the bar over here, I said, no, this is I tried to really educate myself in this new sort of kind of way I'm looking, that when I see a bar color change and I see the midline change, I just, yeah, let's put over the midline and stop loss, and that's it. And look here, what a beautiful, sort of racing wedge break on a sort of kind of resistance. But, so all of this is just incredible how, trade what you see, know what you believe, and that it is. So bingo. So Japanese there, we're looking to go long over there, but now the market is falling down from the level over there. So the buy stop cannot be, because now the color changed over here. Just now, if you're looking over there, the midline changed. The bar is now bearish. So what should we do right now without any weight is just sell from there, set our stop loss over here, and let's go fishing this weekend. We have an incredible sort of kind of, if I look on over here and I said, okay, this is, I remember yesterday we were looking over there. I'm so sad that I have lost my NT5. I'm missing the trend line cloning. So if I could look that one over here and even that one over there, that's a resistance zone that I see. So this is when the market bounce, but here it is my resistance zone, and that's it. So that's a nice profit. Um, and yeah, so I'll take it from there. So the Japanese is there. France 40. The sell was sell stop, as this one is in that, so nothing happened. The market just went up. I moved to the last rejection point, so maybe it will not come down over there. It will go up, but I will not still looking to go long until these things are not changing over there. This one, the buy stop is still in place, as this one hasn't changed his mind, and that is my entry right over there. Okay, so that's all. And wow, I'm not depending anymore on what the dollar is doing, because now we can actually make these things works together good, isn't it? What am I gonna do here? All right, so this is the 20 and this is the 30 over there. So I want you to see the difference between these two when trades has happened, and how, you know, the entry will not be affected really, but the midline, yes, it will be affected because they are 10 bars. So that's it's more than 1 day. So, and if we're looking things that has moved recently a lot, so if I'm looking in here, and this is the 30, so this is there. So the entry, as you see, the 20 is actually a little bit faster than the 30, but on the trailing stop, you know, could be a bit, um, you know, taking long runs over there. So if we're looking at the 20 over there, so the color is green, the line is green. So when we're looking over here, and now look the 30 midline for taking profit, you know, compared to the 20 midline for taking profit, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, this one will cut us somewhere there, and this one will cut it just nearly very close to the same same there. Let me see the pound Swiss. So that's so the 20 will be activated right over there, right over here, which is the 30. That's exactly the same. In this case, both the 20 will get me out over there, but the 30 will get out of one level up over there. And when we're looking, that's a level for entry. Here it will be not yet until few more bars up. So the and that entrance over there will be a bit different, you know, and the stops will be there. So if I look up there, another one over here, and I'm looking over there, the 20, you see how much cut, while the 30 can take you, you know, I believe the close of the 30 maybe would be the more suitable, you know, trailing stop. So we can change those ones over there if we want to, you know, and yeah, so that could be working quite okay. So here we got the two. We got the change of the color, we got the candle over there, so that's it. It's try from there, which is this one. He didn't, and this is maybe in the new EA I can set up, say, okay, for my trailing stop, I want to know my period of the Donchian. So set up my period of the Donchian and there. So that's it. But the 20, you know, catch you quite nice. The 30 is 30, and the 20 is a bit different. So if I look over there, so that's all I look over here. The color change, the bar there, and that's it. Just put the trade. I don't want to even trailing stop at the beginning. I need to be in a profit before I put in the trailing stop. Um, and uh, and that it is. So the 30, as you see, the midline, it really travels quite nice until this one over there. Can you change the EA to 30 after you have entered? Yes, yeah, you can do that one there. So we worry about our entry with the 20, but once we are in that position, we can change to the 30. Doesn't matter even if you don't change the indicator inside the chat, the EA doesn't read this indicator. The EA just, you know, the one we have already so far. But yeah, so yeah, it's quite different over there. The 30, it was very close to the weekly highs and weekly lows. As we have 30 bars, we're indicating a week, 1 week, and and yeah, so that was one of the things. I was looking this one over here, and if we're looking from there, you know, for example, if we're looking from here, if we want to take it long runs, look what actually, you know, you would be out over there. So the 30, even the external line, you know, this is when I find in some cases, you know, the 20 will get you out over here, get you out over there. So 2 times. While this one, can take, and actually what I'm thinking as well, every time the market pulls to here, and it hasn't break yet from there, I can have two kinds of set, whether I want to, and I see the next day going that I can add positions here, right over here, once I see that the market has no break, hasn't closed me off, and I can do that one there. Same with this one. So once everything is changed back again, I can add positions after that pullback and continue, into that. Here the same, I can add positions over there, but once I see the market close out, that's what it is. So yeah, I have seen before quite nice run with this one, Euro Swiss. That's why we don't trade much. Um, so we're looking at this one. Uh, that's the two things that we're looking, and from there, bang. Now look the 30. The 30 take you the whole run. What do you reckon, Lawrence? Which is the 20 can sort of kind of stop you out over there, and that it is. Look, there is no perfect formula at the end of the day, but we did try once the 30, and we find out that the 30 for a trailing stop, not even the midline, but the external line, can take you all, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, and then an out over there. Yeah, it just it takes that down, because the 30 times 4, it was 120 or 1200. It was like equivalent to the weekly highs. That was the idea. But now if I'm looking to add positions, this is actually every time the market comes to the midlines, look, the add positions could be, and this could be my final get out over there. So that's what I'm gonna make sure that, in the new year. It's gonna take a while, I guess. Well, I have version, and then I say, look, I'm waiting for my trailing stop. I want to 20 for my entry, and I want a choice, because at the moment the trailing stop is connecting to the downtrend of the entry, so I want to separate that if that is possible anyway. But yeah, that's the good things of this one, that in this case the 20 did work as well, but as you look, that can take quite nice run, and it's not that far, as you see. It just takes some pips down, it's not great deal really, the 30 against the 20, but it gives you that survival thing that, if the market is here, what I'm thinking as well, is that when I'm already in this trade and the market is that when I'm here, let's say I don't want in the midpoint at position, I want to use the breakout of the downtrend, and as well, so if I don't want in that, if I'm here, I wanted this break over here, and we can add, I believe 1, 2 positions from the original is quite enough, 3 maximum, and this is out of everything over here. That's I was that's what we have in the setup, that I show you how really I want in there. But the 30 is definitely as a trailing, if it just can keep you very, very, when the market runs beautiful, really can make, good runs into that. So we look in the Australian US, from right from there, and we're gonna have those runs. So at the moment it's a bit patchy, but we're gonna have, look, last week, with all these horrible markets, we still managed, to we have the previous week a loss. So let's say, an average of 400 pips, because we have a loss, and this is a winning. So it's still good. But here, as you see, this one, it will close me off right over there with a trailing stop, where this one is continue holding all the way until there. So and when you see something bouncing from there, you can just say, yeah, this is the end of the bar, and that it is. So good. All right, so I close the video now. 44 minutes there. I think that things are getting exciting and good. Trades are going and excellent. This new way of looking like that has taken a lot of emotions out of everything that I have seen or witnessed before. Yeah, I don't even have much, enthusiasm in the full automatic EA because I still wants to work with the strength of the Mira, but at the moment this one can be work exactly as the same, So I'm looking from here, and I say, yeah, this is so very, very exciting how these things can go there. All right, so have a nice weekend, and we'll see you on Monday if God's will. Today I talked with GMT, and GMT reckoned that 3 o'clock actually sounds good because we can review the decisions we make in the morning based on the system and how in the afternoon fits. So yeah, so we'll see. Maybe next week continue trialing the 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And without much to say, have a nice weekend. Hopefully, I will because I have a horrible week this week with my daughter and this other guy. So expecting go fishing tonight. All right. So take care of yourself and good to see you. Cheers and bye.